What's going on, everyone? So in today's video I'm going to make something that I've been wanting to make for a while, but I've been putting it off because I've actually been doing some research and just really scouting out every possible location that I can. So with a few beta runs, I've pretty much gone around the whole map now and seen most of what Fallout 76 has to offer. So in this video I'm going to pretty much cover as quick as I can my favorite top 4 base locations you can actually settle in. Now I'm going to emphasize the fact this is just my opinion. If you have any really good ideas too and good places, please put them down in the comments because I'd love to hear them and I'd love to check them out. So starting off is actually a base location that I found from someone else's video. Now I can't quite remember who that person was, but if I do remember I'm going to put it down in the description so you can go check out his channel. But this location is extremely close to the Vault campus and it's a really good place to start out. Not only does it have a really good view when you stand on the rock face, it's also very protected as well from enemies. And it won't be too hard to put some sentries up and fortify your place because there's a lot of ground room you can actually work with. The main pros and cons of this place is pretty much the same thing. The pro is that it's really close to the spawn, and the con is also the same thing, that it's really close to the spawn. So a lot of people can come near you and it's not really hidden and secluded. So if that's what you're looking for, this is definitely not the base for you. Anyway, moving on to the next one. So this base is actually on the southwest side of the map, and it's an all-around great spot. It's right near a lake, and it's pretty secluded from anyone. This is probably one of the best locations you can actually go to if you don't want to be seen by other people. Because not only is this by the edge of the map, it's pretty much covered from all angles from a rock face, and the only open area is pretty much a lake that you can't actually get across anyway. So the big pros and cons of this one, the big pro being that it's very secluded and you won't be bothered, like, really at all. A couple times I did have a vicious wolf spawn, but I don't know if that's a permanent thing or just my bad luck. So the big con with this one is it's out of the way from all the major mission locations you need to actually go to. So you will need to either fast travel or do a lot of walking. But aside from that, this is a really good base if you want to stay hidden. So this location here is actually pretty good. It's just north of the Mothman Museum, which I definitely suggest going there if you haven't already, because there's some really cool stuff you can actually get from inside there. Now the only real cons of this one is it's pretty much the same as the previous one. It's sort of out of the way, but that being said, you do have the Mothman Museum there, and that's a pretty major attraction in the Fallout 76 world. And there are a few missions you can actually do around that area. A big pro about this though, there's actually a few of them, and my favorite one being is the view is probably one of my favorite. I do really like that river you can actually look over, and there's so much land you can actually work with, so I find it to be a really good spot just for pretty much anything you need. I wouldn't say this base would sort of suit anyone. Maybe if you're looking to get a really big base and build a lot of extravagant things, this probably wouldn't be for you, but if you're looking for a simple base and just somewhere to camp out, this would definitely be the perfect place to go. So moving on to the final one, this one's actually really close to my current base, as you can see by the map. Now, I think this one is possibly my personal favorite because there's so much land, it's so secluded, and it's right near a major attraction. But unfortunately, this base isn't really perfect because there are a few enemies that can actually spawn, but that can be easily stopped with a few turrets, defenses, and walls. So obviously, the big pro about this one is you've got so much land to do whatever you really want with, and it's very flat as well. So this base would be the perfect location if you really want to make something that'll be truly yours and really unique. But of course, as I said before, the only con you'll really find with this location is enemies can spawn there. So that's it. That's pretty much the entire video. If you guys have enjoyed and want to see some more Fallout 76 content, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because that's pretty much most of what I'm going to be doing for these next couple months, maybe even years, I don't know. It just depends. So if you plan on using any of these base locations, feel free to leave a like and show your support, because it really helps the channel grow. If you've got any cool base locations, please put them down in the comments. I'd love to read them, as I said. So that's pretty much the entire video. I'll see you all in the next one.